Welcome back to another kill of the week. It's been a while since we posted one of these, I think. I don't know. I don't remember the last one I posted. But yeah, we have chapter 12 of Fractured Futures. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Chapter 12. Mercy is a foreign language. Cale did not move for a long time. The city flowed around him, voices, engines, footsteps, but all of it felt distant, like sound underwater. The warmth still lingered in his chest, fading slowly but unmistakable. Regret, not the sharp, corrosive guilt he carried from the futures he'd burned, not the bitterness of betrayal. This had been softer. It had hurt differently. He stood abruptly, breath uneven. "No!" he said again, quieter now. Mara Lauren did not regret. She calculated. She justified. She chose. 16 times. He had memorized her expression in the moments before she killed him. The steadying breath, the tightening jaw, the flicker of sorrow she buried under necessity. But this had not been necessity. It had been grief. And grief required love. Cale's mind raced, reorganizing the board. He ducked into another alley, leaning against cool brick as he pulled the chrono anchor from his coat. "Show me," he whispered. The device pulsed reluctantly. Fragments flickered behind his eyes. Mara on the workshop. A man kneeling beside her, smoke rising from shattered circuitry. And something else. A memory not his own. A couch. A book clutched in small hands. A woman watching from a doorway. Cale's breath hitched. He remembered that book. He had forgotten that night. Or perhaps he had buried it. He shut the anchor off violently, heart hammering. "She's manipulating me," he said aloud. It was the only explanation that made sense. This was strategy. Psychological warfare. A new tactic after 16 failed attempts. And yet, he pressed his palm against his chest. The warmth had not felt tactical. It had felt human. Across the city, in the dim workshop scented with burnt copper. Mara sat with her back against the wall. Soren handed her a glass of water. "You okay?" he asked gently. She nodded, though her hand still shook. He felt it. Yes, and he didn't retaliate. Not yet. The words hung between them. Mara closed her eyes. I've never given him a reason to hesitate. Soren crouched in front of her. Then this is the first real divergence. She gave a faint, humorless laugh. "Sending my son emotional honesty through time. That's what it took." "Time isn't moved by weapons," Soren said quietly. "It's moved by constants." She looked at him. "Violence is predictable," he continued, "so the loop stabilizes around it. But mercy's unstable. It introduces uncertainty, and uncertainty scares him." "It should," Soren said. "He's built his identity on inevitability." Mara stared at the dead device between them. "What if it's not enough?" she whispered. Soren didn't answer immediately. "It doesn't have to be enough," he said finally. "It just has to be different." Cale spent the next hours walking. Not hunting, not planning. Walking. He let the city blur past him while he replayed the sensation again and again. The weight of it, the shape. He tried to convert it into anger. Anger was familiar, reliable, clean. But every time he reached for it, the warmth returned, undermining, confusing. He remembered Loop 5. He had been 13. She'd tried to poison him that time. He'd seen it coming, of course. He always did. He'd replaced the cup before she could drink from it herself. She looked surprised. Not angry, not cruel, just tired. He had never known what to do with that expression. Cale stopped beneath a flickering streetlight. The hum of time beneath reality felt thinner now, less rigid, as if the rails guiding the loop had loosened slightly. She changed something, he murmured. And if she could change, what did that mean about him? For the first time in 17 lifetimes, Cale Varen considered a possibility he had never allowed himself. What if he wasn't inevitable? The thought terrified him more than death ever had, because inevitability had been his shield, his justification, the story that made 16 murders survivable. If he wasn't destined to become the monster, then he had chosen it. His hands trembled. "No," he whispered fiercely. "She doesn't get to rewrite me." But even as he said it, he knew she hadn't rewritten him. She had reminded him of something he'd worked very hard to forget. Cale lifted his gaze toward the dark skyline. If this was her new strategy, he would confront it directly. No more waiting. No more distant observation. He would see her face when she tried to offer him mercy, and he would decide whether to accept it or destroy it. In the workshop, a single clock resumed ticking. Slow, steady, different. The 17th loop did not collapse. It
Reloading mag. Inserting armor.
Redeployment. Hostile. Book sweep. Apartment incoming.
Establish
Stand by
robot
for
station. Inserting armor. Inserting armor. Loading new mag. Inserting armor. Reloading mag.
enemy eliminated.
Loading new mag. Reloading mag. That's bad. Inserting armor.
Targets identified. Primary
Reloading
objective
mag.
complete. All targets eliminated. Gas is moving.
Alrighty, that was chapter 12. Let me know what you think of it and the story so far. Also, let me know what else you would like to see me play. Currently playing Warzone on Tuesdays, and I just started Green Hell on Thursdays. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. As always, don't let things weigh you down.